Hey guys, welcome to the Conscious Entrepreneurs channel. And in I actually recorded one video, but for some reason it's just not editing on YouTube, and there was some really personal information that I didn't want to share in that video, and I was just I literally have tried to edit it like over 3 times. Like it took me hours to do, and it's just not editing. So I'm just gonna leave that video, and I'm basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide my information, and I'm just gonna show you step by step, like in steps how to do this. So recently I've been getting into print on demand business, and basically what print on demand is it's a platform where you can create products, whether it's a mug or a t-shirt, and then basically you design them, okay, and it's really simple and easy to design, and I'm going to share with you how you can actually design them and then sell them on eBay, okay. So this is something that I've been getting into recently, and I did say that I was going to only be doing like videos on domaining and stuff like that, and I am getting into domaining, but because I'm so new to it, I don't have much to say about domaining, and I'm still learning. I'm very much in the learning process, and I'm a newbie when it comes to domaining. So I just thought, instead of just not doing any content and not putting any content on my channel, I might as well do content, about things that I'm actually getting up to and things that I've learned and stuff like that, okay. So yeah, basically I've been getting onto print on demand, okay. What print on demand in a nutshell is you don't have to fulfill any products, you don't have to ship any products, you're just basically creating it, and then the platform that you're using to create it, every time you get a sale, so what you're doing is you're integrating that product on eBay to that platform, okay. And the second that someone purchases it from eBay, they do the shipping and the fulfillment orders for you, like automatically, okay. So it's pretty cool. The cons to it is obviously the profit margins is lower. So for example, if you was to get the same print done on AliExpress or China, you'll be literally paying cents or pennies for that specific mug, and they can easily print that on for you. But then you've got hassles of inventory, where you're going to stock the products, because they're not going to be doing print on demand for you. You have to buy literally in bulk. But then, let's say if your business did take off, this business did take off, I think it probably would be better to buy it in bulk and maybe use Amazon warehouse, or some kind of warehouse to stock the inventory, obviously not in your house, but that way it will be more affordable, because not affordable, but it will be, you're basically you're increasing your profit margins, because now that item sells, and now you're just getting the same print. You're getting the same print on a mug or a t-shirt or whatever, but you're paying less for it. However, the other thing I want to also mention is that it might not always be the same, because the quality of certain platforms are much higher quality than China. For example, I use a platform called Printful, and Printful is basically, yeah, it's a print on demand platform, and the quality of their products are very high, like the mugs, very good quality mugs, very good quality t-shirts. So I doubt, you'll be able to source that from China, because not always, but a lot of the time, the Chinese like start products are much lower in quality than you would get, for example, a product from the US. Okay, so anyway, that being said, now obviously that's not always the case, because look at Apple. Apple manufactures all of their phones and all of their products from China. Okay, so they have a massive warehouse in China, and that's where all of the manufacturing happens, in their China warehouse. So it all depends, obviously, but you don't want to just pick it from any random place. Anyway, getting to the video, okay. I don't want to, like, I always like talk and talk and talk, but I don't get onto the point. So this is going to be maybe a part two series. I might do part three depending on, if I finish the completed the whole of this training. But basically, in a nutshell, what I'm going to be doing is I'm not going to be teaching you how to do the designs and everything. I'm going to be focusing on looking for products that are selling on eBay. Okay, so I'm not sure if I've done a video on this, but I'm going to do this video on this now, and I'm going to show you guys how to look for a hot selling product on eBay. Okay, so let's just say if you are looking for mugs that have already sold, because now the reason why is we want to go with the reason why we want to go for mugs or products, whatever it is we're selling, okay, whether it's t-shirts, mugs, necklaces, whatever. Yeah. The reason why you want to look for products that are actually selling on eBay is then you can determine what people want and what is in demand on the eBay platform, on the market, okay? Because you don't just want to be selling anything just because you think it's cool or you think it's good and you think it's going to sell. No, we want to go for statistics and what actually does really sell, okay? So by seeing what actually really does sell, then you can find out how you can like create something very similar. You don't want to copy exactly because that will be maybe copyright infringement, and I don't think the person's going to be too happy. But you can make it very, very similar. Okay, you haven't stolen. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by you know making it very similar. So you haven't exactly, like, for example, if it's a message, you haven't exactly stolen that message because tons and tons of people are writing the same message. It's just a message. Okay, that person didn't create that message. That message was already there, but they've just used it on their product, if that makes sense. Okay, like, you've got a funny quote, or you've got a meme, or you've got some quote or some message or whatever. That person has not created that message, but they've added it to their product and it's selling well. Okay, so there's usually going to be hundreds of people that all have the same similar message or the same exact message, but have designed it slightly differently. And that's how they're making money with their product. So I'm going to show you, let's say, okay, so let's say if we are looking for I'm just gonna think of a niche on top of my head. Okay, so uh okay basketball. Okay, so basketball mugs. Okay, so basketball mugs, that's just a random one that I've picked. I haven't even like seen if this is such a thing, but let's see what comes up. Okay, because there's nearly in every uh in the mugs, in mugs, there's nearly every niche that you can get in mugs. Okay, so people that are fans of, because mugs is a very common gift that you can give someone, whether it's your boss, whether it's someone that is an athlete, whether it's someone that is in a specific career. It doesn't matter what it is, they probably have it in some way or another. Okay, so now, okay, so I've written basketball mugs. We don't want to stop here and scroll down at the options, because this tells us the best matches for the mugs, but it doesn't actually tell us the sold listings. And that's what we really want to be looking at, is the sold listings, because like I said to you before, the sold listings show us exactly what is selling, and that's the most important. That's what I realized on eBay, is that you don't want to be focusing on any random product that's up there and you see it as a certain price, blah blah blah. You want to be focusing on a product that is actually selling, and that is selling. Okay, but then what we're going to do is we're going to look for the ones that are selling. We're going to look for the ones that are selling with some kind of message or meme on it. Okay, so this one hasn't really got a message, it's got a picture. So I'm going to scroll down. There must be one with a message. Now if we can't find it in basketball, then we can just search for another niche. It's not a big problem. Okay, most of them are like designs and different teams and stuff like that. So okay, so what we can actually do is even create a team on there, like a team, like there's different basketball teams just like there is in football, and you can specifically design a mug for a certain like a fan base of a specific sports team. Okay, so I'm not going to go for basketball, but you could probably do it if you do more research. I'm going to go for a really simple one so we don't have to keep looking. A sailing mug. Okay, so I know for a fact that there are messages on sailing mugs, like funny ones. What you can do is you can actually create a sailing mug that is a funny one. So it's got a bit of humor and it has a sailing message. So you're really targeting that specific audience. So these are the ones that have sold, by the way. Okay, so remember, all of the ones that are marked in green, and it actually tells you the date. That's also very important, guys. You have to remember and take a look at the date. Okay, because if this one sold like 3 months ago, like what's the point in that? 3 months ago, like clearly that person is hardly getting any sales. But now we can clearly see that this sold like just yesterday. Like it's the 15th today. So this one sold literally just yesterday. We know that that is a selling product. That's a selling item. So we can literally create a mug similar to this. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay. Okay. So scrolling down, this is another one right here that sold on the 13th of June, 2 days ago. And literally this design literally takes a couple of minutes to do on a platform that I'm going to share with you in my next video. But right now, like I said, we're not going to be focusing on designs right now. I'm just going to be showing you exactly how to go about this and to find the ones that are selling. Okay, because ultimately that is how you make money on eBay. Is you pick the ones that are selling, and then do a similar variation of the same product. Because this one right here, you see this one right here, this is not like copyright infringement. It's just a simple message with a little picture over here, and a picture of an anchor and a little message, and literally like it takes a couple of minutes to do. And yeah, I'm going to show you the two other platforms to use, one to create the design and one platform to actually start creating your mugs, adding that design onto the mug, and basically listing it on eBay. Okay, and the great thing about this is you don't have to manually list it on eBay. You can just push it to eBay. So you click a button and it literally pushes your eBay your product, whatever product you've created, it pushes it to your eBay store. Okay, so I'm just looking for a good one here. Just give me a second. So another one here, as you can see, this is the same one that we just saw, slightly different, maybe with a black like inner what do you call it? Okay, so that was actually sold. That actually sold last month. Yeah, literally a month ago. So uh if we go to the second page and have a look at that. But yeah, remember guys, this is just for one specific niche. So this is just for sailing. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to pick this sailing niche. This is just one particular niche that I'm giving you an example of. There are many niches that you can pick from that are much more, have much more demand. More people are buying from that specific niche, and some niches are more trendy than others. Maybe this one isn't particularly a trendy niche, but you can see the main focus is to focus on what's actually selling. Okay, what has been sold, and that's exactly what we're doing. Okay, so yeah, this one over here sold last month. So again, that is quite a long time ago. We want to really look for mugs that have sold within the last few days, because that's where you're going to get the results from. But you can see that this one has still sold. Okay, I love it. I love it when my wife lets me go sailing. Okay, so it's a really simple and easy message. It literally takes a couple of minutes to create something like this. Like I said, you don't have to use the exact same font, but you can do something very, very similar, and sell your own version of it. And what actually I've been recently doing is doing the same message but with like testing out multiple fonts. Like what I would do is I'll create like 5 6 mugs, all of the same message or similar mugs, like with the same image. It doesn't have to even be a image, but it can be just a text. Okay, so it can be like same text or same image, whatever way it is. Okay, and then I create like 5 6 of them. So then I've got all different variations of a similar kind of message, and that way you can test out what one actually sells and which one works well, like which one actually works. Okay, but just also keep in mind that it does actually, you need to be uploading minimum at least 1,000 to start seeing some kind of results with this. Okay, but the good thing is that it's all passive. So you create the product once, add it to your eBay store, and sit back. And I mean, obviously you have work involved to create more, obviously, but that one that you've done now could potentially be making money for you within the next year or so, or however long it's up there for, which it probably will be up there for a long time. As long as eBay exists, it's going to be up there. So in a way, it's really passive income. It's literally passive income, and that's what intrigued me to starting this business. So I did see one over here. Didn't really take a look at it, but that was also sold last month. I'm gonna really pick the ones that have sold like within the last few days, because I don't really want to go for. Let's go for another niche. So let's go for funny mugs. Okay, so funny mugs. Okay, so as you can see, this is a Donald Trump one. Retired teacher, every child left behind. Okay, so this is obviously, yeah, for a retired teacher. That is the niche. Okay, so that sold yesterday for 14.95, and the shipping is $20. So literally, they've charged altogether for this mug. What? How much? I'm shit at maths, but 34, nearly £35 for that mug. Okay, that's crazy. Like, you know, and that was just yesterday. So literally, we could do a similar thing to this, or a similar thing. Even this one has sold $38. And literally, what we're doing is we can literally create something very, very similar. Okay, and it's for free. We're not paying anything to do these designs, and we're not paying anything for the print on demand website, like to register or to sign up to the print on demand website. and literally we are designing our products on eBay Marketplace, and anyone who buys, literally, now you're probably thinking like, where's the catch? Okay, the thing is that everyone wins in this, and I'll tell you how. Okay, so someone purchases your mug, for example, or it can be your t-shirt, or it can be your hat, because there's millions of products that you can create. Okay, it doesn't have to be mugs. Okay, so let's just say, for example, it's a mug. Okay, so you create a mug, put it on eBay, and then boom, someone buys it. Okay, so when someone buys it, um, eBay takes a cut, okay, of the sale, which is I think about 11% for mugs, but I'm not sure for other products. And then also Printful also take a sale, take a cut in your sale, okay, and you're left with about, depending on how much you price it, but you should be left with about like $3 to $4 profit, okay, but that is amazing. Like, considering the fact that you've bought no inventory whatsoever, you haven't kept any inventory, you're not doing any shipping, you're not doing anything, like you're literally not doing anything, you're just creating the design, and then when someone purchases from you, you get paid for that, basically. Okay, so I think it's pretty awesome, like the fact that there's no startup costs. So that's basically how it works. Okay, so that's basically how this business model works. So yeah, I hope that you can take value out of this and start implementing this. I Like I said, I find this a very interesting business model. Is there work involved? Yes, there is work involved. Okay, time. Okay, this is a business where you have to put in the work and the time. Okay, and I'm not saying that you have to put hours and hours and hours, but you have to be focused. At least put, even if you're adding like a couple of hours, 1 hour, 2 hours every single day, that will really build your business up. It doesn't have to be hours upon hours and hours and hours doing this, because I certainly do not work on mine for hours and hours. Okay, I literally get about 20 designs done in probably about an hour. Okay, and yeah, like doesn't even take that long to do, like literally, like my designs are up on eBay and everything in an hour, 20 of them. So you can just see how easy the designs are to create, and how simple the actual system is itself, like the whole print on demand, and automation that is in place. Like the automation is what makes it so easy, because if you had to upload all of these manually, if you had to go on eBay and then add the design, add the images, create the title, do all of this, it will take you hours just to do like a couple. But it's literally taking it takes probably about an hour to do 20. You unless you're overthinking it, and you don't want to be overthinking. Basically what you're doing is you're taking from the designs that work, and you're creating a very similar variation of that product. Okay, you're not reinventing the wheel. You're not just creating a design from your own head and saying, oh, I think people are going to like this. No, you don't want to be doing that, especially on eBay or anywhere. Actually, you want to be serving the market. Rather, you it's not about you, it's about what your customers want, it's about what people want. And that's basically what I found, and that's how that when eBay started to actually work for me, this is when I started to figure out, oh, it's actually what people want that I have to be focusing on, not what I want. So then what I started doing is doing exactly this method, but not exactly with these mugs. I was doing it with buying and selling. So what I would do is I'll check the product before I buy it and check if it's already been sold. And then what I would do is I would buy it and then I would sell it somewhere like on eBay. And then I would sell it for like like 4 times more the price, okay, or maybe even more than 4 times more, okay. And it's I knew that it was going to be a no-brainer for me to sell. Why? Because I saw that people want the same product. This method is slightly different because it's not exactly the same product, but there is a much higher chance that people are going to buy from something that's already similarly have already been sold. Okay, it's not exactly the same product, but it's a very similar variation of the product. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, and I hope you've got value out of this product. Hope you got value out of this video, and I shall see you in the next video. In the next video, I'm going to be speaking about how you can actually create your designs. Okay, within a couple of minutes, you'll be able to create your designs. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.